Hi everyone, my name is Diane and this is My Pink Bathtub Knits. Welcome. It is sweater weather here in Manitoba. No, I did not knit this, but it is warm and cozy. Just been enjoying probably the last day of fall here as there is snow expected tomorrow. And the great thing is, I just came back from getting my winter tires put on, so I am all set. I've spoken about Aberdeen's wool company quite often. And in fact, at the end of this episode, I do have another mystery bag to share. Because I had to get free shipping and it was just complicated and I have no willpower. So today I want to share with you what I'm planning to do with my Aberdeen's Wool Tangled Poets micro minis. I guess they're called mini micros, micro minis. I have collected a few, just a few, and wasn't really sure what I was going to do with them. I got the pickle jar as a gift from Hubs for my birthday, and then I have also since then bought two 40 packs that were the refills. So at the time, the 40 packs were $40 each, so essentially $1 per micro mini. And now they have recently raised their prices to $45, so that is still very inexpensive for hand-dyed yarn. They are approximately 20 yards, and I was thinking kind of, oh, maybe I'll do a sweater or something like that. I had no idea. I just wanted to have a lot of them. And I put them in organza bags, and I'm gonna show you. I kind of tried to like put them together by colorways, but there's so many different colors in each one that it could go in several ways. So, I mean, they're just fantastic. So I have 120 altogether. And I'm quite proud of that. There's some purple ones. Turquoisey. Pink. And some darker kind of purpley ones. So these are my minis right now. They smell so good. I have found, in my humble opinion, the perfect pattern and project for these. Let's back it up. I enjoy making teddy bears. I have tried many a pattern, trying different ones, looking, elusively hunting for the best teddy bear pattern. I sell my teddy bears and toys at markets along with mittens, and they are purchased for babies all the way up to people who just want a little toy. So I was watching Smells Like Yarn, as one does, and he showed a pattern of a teddy bear that he made, and it was held together with 2 strands of yarn, and it could be made in various weights of yarn to create different sizes. And it was called, because I looked at the pattern, and then when I saw the examples of the pattern, Ross had made it in a solid, I think he used worsted weight. I could be wrong here. It wasn't a fingering weight though. I think he used 2 strands of DK or worsted weight held together. And when you hold them together, it creates a thicker fabric for when you stuff. The pattern is called Happy Scrappy Teddy Bear. It is by Susan Claudino. I'm going to link it below. Oh my gosh, you guys. When I saw this, it screamed Tangled Poet Minis. I was in hard. So you can make this in various sizes. I just purchased the pattern recently, and my friend is actually making her first bear right now as we speak, so I'm quite curious how she does. It is, for the fingering weight, it says held double, approximately 50 grams total. So let's do some yarn math. Yarn math, yarn math, yarn math. Welcome to yarn math. Okay, so it says 50 grams total for the fingering weight. Now, if we get a normal skein of hand-dyed fingering weight yarn, it's generally 100 grams. So let's just say that's 400 yards on average. Their micro minis are, they say, between 20 to 23 yards each. But for this episode of Yarn Math, we are just gonna go with 20 yards. Now, I also noticed that they have 450 yards in their hanks of hand-dyed yarn, but for math today, we're just gonna do 400 yards because I am not a mathematician. In fact, I went to library school, so I didn't have to do math, and I found I still had to do math in my job, so I guess math is a good thing. So 400 yards, so half of a... So 400 yards, so if 200, so yeah, so it'd be 200 yards for 50 grams. Are you with me still? Am I like not computing properly? Because it's, yeah. So I'm gonna write this all out like in a real mathematician-y sort of way. So yeah, so a skein of yarn is say 100 grams and generally 400 yards. So half of the skein of yarn is 50 grams, so that's 200 yards. So if a Tangled Poet mini, and I'm just gonna show you a few because they are just gorgeous. So if one of these is say 20 yards, I need 10 of these to make a little teddy bear. It's going to be small. It says it's approximately 8 inches, but there's such beautiful colors. And here is my plan. I want to hold it with mohair. Mohair to give it a little bit of fuzz. But I don't think I want to hold 2 of the colors together. So what I'm going to hold it with is I have some one weight yarn that is just baby yarn from Mary Maxim. So I'm gonna hold it with either the white or a gray. I might go back and see if they have like a tanny almondy color. Whichever one seems to be more striking with my color selection. And I purchased a very small purchase from Hobbii, however you want to say it, because I wanted to investigate if I was going to get charged for duty or provincial taxes that they expect you to pay prior to delivering your item in Canada. A few episodes back, I mentioned that I had purchased the, I'm going to call it Hobbii just to be consistent, the Hobbii Advent calendar for this year to do with my Vlogmas. Well, it arrived around 2 weeks after I purchased it, and I'm not putting it up early. I'm not going to do any spoilers because I want to wait to see what the patterns are. But I'm going to confess that I did open it and I did do my videoing of opening it. Now, when it arrived, it was over $100. In fact, with the exchange, it ended up being $150. So, because it's always in US funds, it was 111 US and I paid I think it was 155 Canadian. Plus I had to pay $28 in taxes and handling fees. So like it was a lot. It was a lot and personally not worth it. I'm not saying don't do it for yourself, but that's a lot of money and I could have got, if I added a little more, I could have got a hand-dyed advent calendar from it. So I tried, but there was something on their site that I was hoping I got in my advent and I didn't. So I just decided to go in and buy it because I do the Hobbii bingo every Monday morning and they sometimes give you like an extra 5 to 10% off your purchases. This was on sale, so I bought 6 of these, and I used my 8% off coupon that I got for playing bingo, and it is the Diablo mohair. So this is a lace weight, and it isn't just 100% mohair. It's 40% acrylic, 30% mohair, 30% polyamide, which I think is a type of nylon. And it has, I don't know if it says it in here, this is color 1, which I think is just the bright, the white. 225 meters, 246 yards. So I want to hold that, and because you have to hold it double, I didn't think, because it was lace weight, I didn't think it would be thick enough for when you're holding fingering weight double. So I want to hold that together with this and this to really make it thicker. Maybe I can make the teddy bear in a larger needle size then, if it's going to be a little bit thicker, just to have the fabric thick, because that is a thing you need to do with hand knit toys. So I'm going to use this. So I'm assuming then if I need 10 minis for 50 grams, and I could be way off in my calculations here, friends. I don't do math ever. Never, ever, ever. See, this would be really cute together too with the white. Oh, I'm so excited. I just cannot wait. So yeah, this is a 1, and this is from Mary Maxim. It's the Twinkle. And I just wanted something affordable to go with the hand dyed and this mohair. This mohair I got on sale at Hobbii for $3.90 US. So I bought 6 of them. I think it was like $23 or something. I got the 8% off. And when I got it shipped to my home, I didn't pay any extra duty or anything. I think it came to just 30-something dollars Canadian. So 6 of them, I was quite happy with that. I'm definitely going to use this. If I don't, I've seen a lot of people who knit nice sweaters hold this together with their sweaters instead, sorry for the crinkling, instead of like 100% mohair stuff. So I thought this was economical. I do have that other mohair I got from that D-stash, and I have that in gray, so I could do some of the bears, like purple bears, with this gray and the gray mohair, just to soften the colors, and there'll be a bit of a gradiated look. These bears are stunning. I am so excited, and I feel like because I'm using the Tangled Poets minis, and I might just need 5, so that's $5 in hand-dyed yarn. With this mohair, which is not going to take the whole cake, and it's not going to take the whole cake of this, like it'll be economical enough that I can turn around and sell it at my markets as a bit of an heirloom sort of toy. I also on Hobbii, I feel like I'm really all over the place today. I apologize. You know how you get your points? I thought, well, I'm going to use my points because I don't anticipate ordering from them very often, just because of the exchange and getting dinged that one time. Clearly it was because I spent over $100. I don't know the threshold of stuff coming in, but it was just an extra ouch to me. And without sending any spoilers, I personally did not think that advent calendar was worth 150 Canadian, let alone 180 by the time I added everything in. So, you know, I did it. I learned from it. You will see it, but I'm going to wait and show you it during the Vlogmas month when the actual pattern comes out, so it's all confined. There has been some crochet spoilers for the Hobbii calendar already out there, and I feel like it's, I mean, this is just October still, filming ahead, but I feel like it's like they were like 4 weeks ago. So people ordered them September 1st, got them, and immediately showed them on their channel. And I was like, I guess if you want to see it, you can see it. But the knitting, I'll just say that the knitting advent and the crochet advent is very, very different. So I'm sure there'll be some up beforehand. So there was points. So I bought some of these. I got 4 of these. This was actually in the free advent. This was free in the advent last year, but I thought these were super cute. They're like little necklaces with hearts that say homemade, and I thought I could put them around the little teddy bears' necks. It's an extra feature. I'm very excited about this. Again, I'm not going to get to it till January, but had to share because I am over the top excited. Aberdeen's Wool is an online yarn shop in Canada. They are based out of Ontario. They will ship to anywhere in North America for a $10 flat rate fee. They also, it is free shipping anywhere in North America if you spend over $125. I am no way affiliated with Aberdeen's Wool. I'm not gonna lie, I'm starting to wish I was. I have bought everything with my own money. I am also going to be doing their advent calendar, so that's going to be coming up for my Vlogmas in December. I am so excited about that. I cannot wait starting to pair up these yarns. I am videoing this close to the end of October. I still have 2 more markets in around 3 weeks, so I am just a little mitten machine over here. This is why I'm not using my yarn. I have great plans come January, and I will tell you about that later. But okay, so let's now move on to my Aberdeen's Wool mystery bag. Now, I had received something from one of my last mystery bags from them, and the thing I appreciate is it is a lot of new yarn to me. So it gives you an opportunity to try yarn that you may not have purchased for yourself, to touch it, to feel it, to squish it. And the yarn is all very, like, it's brand name yarn. So in my last mystery bag, I received 1 hank of this. And this is the Barocco Vintage Chunky yarn. It is beautiful. It's a bulky weight yarn. And I think I made a comment that this was really sending me chicken vibes to do chicken mittens. I do use this weight of yarn to make my adult mittens. And it is a 5-weight bulky, 52% acrylic, 40 wool, and 8% nylon. But then when I had a look at it after I filmed the video, I thought this would make fantastic polar bear mittens. Now, I had showed in an earlier episode, I made these polar bear mittens for a local artist in our city, and I hadn't really launched them as something that I was going to be selling. And I was actually waiting until January to make up a few pairs because I was in the middle of my market season. And she is going to shout me out on her Instagram when I release this to the public. The problem was I did not have any yarn sourced out for this. So to make her pair, because it was a gift to be given to her, I used the Patons Shetland Chunky yarn in the white color, and it is not as stark or as thick of a white as this is. But the problem with that one is it is, I believe, if it's not discontinued, it's been incredibly hard to find. Now, I do have a small stash of it, but I use it to make my chicken mittens with it. And I was not going to have enough yarn to sustain making these new type of mittens. She seems to think they're really going to take off once she mentions them on her Instagram, and she said, you might be opening up a can of worms with these. So I wanted to be prepared. So I looked at this, I thought, perfect weight, perfect amount of yarn to make a pair of mittens. I reached out to Heather at Aberdeen's Wool and asked her if this was something they were going to be, oh, it's so soft. If this was something they were going to be carrying on a regular basis, or if she knew this was something that was going to possibly be discontinued. Because often in mystery bags, you may receive some discontinued product, and that's fair. But I was really hoping to hopefully get this on a regular basis, and if I like working with it, using it for some of my other mittens, because I'm really going to try and work through my stash with what I have and get some of my stash down with my mittens. But then what am I going to use for yarn? She emailed me back and said, yes, this is something that is regularly carried. I can get you however much you need. I get weekly orders from Barocco. It is not a problem. So I ordered everything they had in stock, which was 12 skeins of this. And I looked around, friends. I looked around. This is the best price. It's $10.75. They have it in a myriad of colors. And so I ordered 12. Now, I don't know if you know this, but you can collect points when you order enough stuff, which I have, from Aberdeen's. It's called Tangled Points, I believe. And I had accumulated some points that you can cash in for money. So I put $15 of my Tangled Poets points towards this purchase of these 12. And this is something I'm using for my business. So, I mean, it's fun yarn. Honestly, I'm touching this right now and I just cannot believe it's going to be so beautiful to work with. So beautiful. I think I'm going to work on it on my very last market. I knit during markets. I always make mittens, and I think this is just going to be a fun one. I'm going to like ball this up, and it's going to be a fun one just to knit on and practice on while I'm at my final market. So I ordered 12 of them and I used my $15 points. And I thought, well, I'm so close to having free shipping. I have to get another $25 mystery bag. Like, the value is there. And I'm going to tell you, I opened it. I could not wait for you. I apologize, but I couldn't. I was so busy with my markets and I thought, I don't know when I'm going to be doing this video. I have to open this. I cannot wait. I'm going to share it with you now. It is by far the best valued mystery bag I have received. So I'm going to share the patterns first, as I always do, and then we're going to look at the yarn. And because I pre-opened it, I have some ideas of what I want to make with this yarn, which is exciting because normally I just buy yarn to buy yarn. And there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like I have a hobby called knitting, and I have a hobby collecting yarn. Dude said to me, my friend Dude, the other day, you're never going to knit all that yarn in your lifetime. And I wanted to say, just watch me. Like, it's kind of like a double dog dare you. Just watch me now. I'm going to do it because I'm retired and I can. I digress. So here's one of the first patterns. It is by, who is it by? The yarn, it's from universalyarn.com. Vinia hat. So that's cute. Color work. I'm not really very good at color work, but yeah. And another pattern, another premier pattern is kids knit socks. And this is using that fruit yarn. I actually have some of that fruit yarn in my collection. So I was like, right away, I was like, I'm getting sock yarn. And this is really cute. This is also a premier pattern, Lattice Shades Scarf. Very cute. Okay. I'm just as excited as I was when I opened this, I'm gonna say 2 weeks ago. I got one ball of Barocco Comfort Sock. Now they have on their website, they call it a sock sale, their socks, different, and it was different brands. It was anywhere from $10 to $15. So I'm gonna put the price up here. Now this does not have any wool in it. And I do definitely feel the difference when oh, it's so stretchy. You can feel it. 50% superfine nylon, 50% nylon, that's high. That's good for wearability. And 50% superfine acrylic. And I believe I found this actual one, so I'm going to show you what it looks like. I think there's a knitted up version of it. Beautiful, beautiful sock yarn. It's a 1 superfine in weight, 447 yards, 100 grams. That's that yarn math. It's just lovely. Don't know if I'll make socks. I'm gonna make something with it. Okay, you ready? Barocco Remix Chunky. This is the color Strawberry because I already looked it up. Now, when I've gotten some other Barocco remix in my bag, I think I got a light or just the regular one. And it was a single skein of it, a single ball of it. So this is always 100% recycled fibers. This is a 5-weight bulky, so immediately my brain goes, what kind of mittens can I make with a strawberry color? I thought maybe I could do like foxes. However, I've got another idea. So when it's this remix stuff, it's a mixed bag of content. So it has 30% nylon, 27% cotton, 24% acrylic, 10% silk, and 9% linen. It is a mixed bag. It feels a little coarse, but I'm pretty sure with some washing, it will soften up a bit. But it also feels nice, but it's not like silky smooth feeling, and I'm okay with that. Here is the price that I found directly on their website. I got 4 of them. Like, oh my God, 4. I don't think I said how much is in here. It is 139 yards. Maybe I did. So 140 yards. Let's do Diane math. 520 yards. Isn't that nice? I like this color. So I went on Ravelry. I don't go on Ravelry very often because I would do nothing but go on Ravelry. And I like Ravelry because you can look up the yarn and see what people have made. And I found this. And I think I might purchase this pattern to make for myself with this yarn. It says I might need to get another ball. So if I do, Heather, I'll be putting in my comments if I can get the same dye lot, which I'm pretty sure I could. So, wow. Amazing. I think it was for this, intended for this scarf, but I'm thinking I like that little garment. What do you think about that? I'm thinking that would be fantastic to make with this. I am gonna knit. I just gotta get through those markets, friends. So I'm not done. I'm not done. I don't know if you know who the Vintage-Needlecrafter is. I'm gonna put her channel below because she opened up some mystery bags after I did. Of course, I was all about mystery bags, mystery bags, mystery bags. I wanted to see what other people got. And when she opened up hers, like I was jelly. I was jelly. I was jealous of what she got. I'm not gonna lie. She got some Tangled Poets hand-dyed yarn. I'm like, stop. Stop. What is going on? Look at what I got. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. So this is 100% superwash merino. It is approximately 250 yards each. So I got 500 yards and I think it is a fingering weight yarn. Oh my God. I cannot believe it. It's just absolutely gorgeous. The colors, now these don't have names. The colors are just numbered. So this is number 6. Like, oh my, just beautiful. And of course my camera is not gonna catch, and I'm into purple. Now look at this purple. Look at these two together. Like, I think they really go well together. I would never think, like looking on the site, I would never think, oh, I'm gonna pair this with this. And this is the magic of the Aberdeen's Wool Company mystery bags. You get to touch and feel this stuff that you wouldn't normally perhaps buy for yourself. I have only gotten great quality bags from them. They're $25, my friends. $10 flat rate shipping. Thank you for watching today. I hope you are enjoying whatever craft you are working on, whether it is knitting, crocheting, spinning, dyeing, macrame, Tunisian crochet, I still don't know what that is. Whatever you're working on, do it. Making hand knit goods fills our soul. It is such a wonderful thing to do. So until next time, my friends, be happy, be kind, enjoy your yarn, and we're going to see each other real soon. Bye for now.